One. We're
Oh,
live.
hello. Well, welcome everybody to the show
The show.
that's good at introductions
Great.
and has great content.
Yes. Welcome to my show. I have with my special guest, Mr. Nathan, on Mr. Nathan's Neighborhood. I am, of course, the man with no name.
Just a nameplate.
Cricket. Hey, why are my crickets not working? No. Everything is okay. Everyone pretend I just said that.
Technology was working so good. There goes our 10% or whatever we promised of constant improvement, but
Yeah.
I guess we got spoiled after last time.
Last
Anyway,
time, week, month.
Well,
Well, that time.
left to our own devices this time.
Oh yeah. So many devices. So many things. Well, last time was good. Last time we had the council voting. I kept my chair. Well, and it's mine now.
Nice.
Yeah, it's in high definition.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
yeah, I wish I
Kat,
could get mine to look that good.
look. You may or may not be getting something soon. No one tell anyone anything. Shh. Hang on, can I do this? Hand track it. No, hand doesn't go that high.
Arms aren't long enough. We'll see about that. We're not going to make any false promises because that's not like us.
Yeah. Do I have 90s sitcom cheering? I have applause. Do I have a laugh track somewhere? I thought I had a laugh track somewhere. Strike. No.
Guess that's homework for next time, huh?
I swear I had a laugh track. I have we're old. I have the Vine boom. Do you remember Vines? You know Vines is coming back. Do you even know what Vines are?
I heard about it once. I worked with a lady that always talked about them, but I don't know what that meant.
Vine was it was a short form content thing that went away, kind of like TikTok. But this was this was mid, or like 2010, 2000 sometime. It was a big hot thing. Yeah, Vine boom peak. See, these people know. Yeah, what's going on?
What is the Vine boom? I mean, that was a generic.
So that was the dramatic boom. Throw something on screen. Boom. This like Vine boom. I mean, if I do this, Vine boom. Sunglasses. And of course, my sunglasses keys doesn't work. Sunglasses. There we go.
You're really not selling it.
Look, all my audio got screwed up. Right, as I said, everything got set to default. Yeah, it was like a 7-second video limit. It was an interesting thing. It was a precursor.
What value is 7 seconds?
What value
in a
is
video?
What value is a TikTok? Value is 1 minute.
Very little. Did you see Brett's video?
Which one?
His most recent one about TikToks and how TikTok is terrified of rival.
TikTok fears rival. I am the final boss of TikTok apparently with all my rival. Yeah.
Yeah. No, weird video, and it was that was wasn't a pleasant video to watch. A well done video, just not pleasant to watch.
I also slowly
content and all.
Yeah. I slowly crumbled to dust when General Strife said he was in elementary school when Vine was a thing. It's like when
maybe he's still in elementary school.
He's not.
But just slightly older.
He just graduated.
I've never met
school.
him. Oh, that's a pity.
I know everyone.
I don't stalk people nearly as hard as you do.
Look, I like to know what's going on in the hobby and stuff. I do get blindsided every now and then, like when Grim told me how old he was, and I faded into dust. Grim from FNC at J Mom's party.
Oh, that's right.
That was fun. Or like, yeah, the. Do you just want to actually get into topic? I mean, that'd be a great segue. Is keep an eye on people, do things. You know, it'd be an awesome segue as long as they don't explain that it's an awesome segue, and we can talk about how awesome the segue is, and then move into the blaster.
Are you using the awesome as a segue or content as a segue? Because
no, going on,
content.
going on, and the goings on of the hobby as the segue.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Play the tape.
They ask about the Apollo. Why the Apollo? But yeah,
It was dumb.
it was. But I'm trying to figure out how to best to show this off. So yeah, the ones that shoot.
We are not prepared.
No. Look, no, I'm kind of prepared. I have the whiteboard all ready to go. So this was posted 8 days ago by I don't even know how to pronounce the guy's name.
That's why I was letting you talk about it.
You know how to pronounce the guy's name? Come on, okay.
No, not even a little bit.
R-A... Yeah, it's
IJ... There's several R's, as I recall, and I have to look it up again.
R-A-I-J-J-R...
Obviously, the easy way to do it would be like Raj. See, my brain just says Rajar, but I figured that's incorrect.
How do I say this? Rajar. Something.
That's the noise my brain makes when I read it.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's the right noise for my mouth to make when my brain reads it is, yet to be determined.
Yeah. But anyway, so this is the guy who made Oh, I found his actual name. I don't know if you want his actual name being said. Okay.
I don't think I'd go that far with it.
Yeah. So he's this guy that made the Run of the Mill, which was a 90-degree pusher. He made that about 6 years ago.
Yeah, don't talk about that. That information's hard to find nowadays.
Really?
Oh yeah, something went down with it, and he had to take it down, or chose to take it down, or something.
It's still on his YouTube.
The one from like 7 years ago or
something.
Yeah,
here, look at this. I'll the YouTube thumbnail. Look at this.
I tried pulling that up.
It's right there.
But I thought he had the files available at some point, but he had to pull
Never did, because it never fully worked.
Huh. Because, yeah, I know I tried to find the information on that because I was talking to one of our locals about it a couple years ago, and nobody would believe me that such a thing existed.
Yeah. No,
so I've got a bulwark, and I liked the idea because but actually, it's right. I'm just gonna reach behind your chair here.
Yep. Okay. Let me move the video out of the way for you.
Does the same kind of 90-degree business, only it just basically has a thing that just shoves the flywheels around, kind of a little like little roller.
Wait, hang on. He said the mimetic hazard. We must repeat the mimetic hazard. Hang on, hands. I need to move over here. Hang on. 6, 7. Okay, cool. Don't worry about it. You're old.
Yes, I'm so blasted old. It's terrible. Can we kick anybody off the stream? Does that work? Do we have that kind of power?
I do. I kick you off the stream. But yes, the bulwark with the 90-degree.
Oh, General Strife. Funny thing you should mention that. I've been trying to make that happen, but I can't get anybody to reproduce said mechanism. Oh.
So I've been working on one off and on using a solenoid and bearings for a right angle pusher. But honestly, after looking at this, I'm good. I'm gonna go with here. I'm gonna put this. Let's close this and let's show this thing off here. What's the best photo of it? What's up? You're still looking perplexed?
No, I was just gonna talk about a thing.
Yeah, talk about a thing.
You were no, that was about the end of it.
Oh.
It's cool. Carry on. That.
Yes, yes, yes. Here, let me get a cool real picture of it. So he's developed his own mag. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of his thumbnail so you can kind of see it. It's a little cut off, but yeah, this guy developed his own mag for a blaster. It's a 42 dart mag. It's getting lost. So we're just gonna line the screen. We don't need to see us. Everyone needs to see this. They need to look at it. They need to look at it. They must perceive. It's a cylinder feeding mag. I'll also drop the link to the video if people haven't seen this. You need to, but look at it.
Please do, rather.
Yes.
We're not going to force you to, but we would recommend
you
it.
You don't get a choice. Yeah, it's just half darts that he's using, and it's the mag is it's a new type of. He basically developed his own magazine. Let me see if I can find a good picture of it. I'm literally on the video going frame by frame. See if I can find a good picture of the magazine. No, that doesn't really give you a good idea. I should have actually prepped these. That would have been smart, but I don't do that. Yeah. So it is. Yeah, it's kind of a look, but yeah, that holds 42 darts. Yeah, kind of like the little vacuum tubes or something. Head up over there. But yes, it's phenomenal. These are awesome. Hey, what's up, best friendo? Why is your name tag above that? That shouldn't be there. Okay. Awesome new mag thing. I need to crop this better. Can I crop this? Let me crop. No. That's fine. Awesome mag thing that yes. That's made by Ryzen. Let me share the video. Let me share the link to the thing. There's that. This at least from everything I'm seeing of it is a better version or better magazine than a stick mag for flywheels. I only work with flywheels, so I don't know for anything else, but for flywheels there's less dart squish. It's just and if it can handle it, and I believe it can handle the rate of fire. Because if you look in the video, the guy's quote unquote mag dumping. Plus, it's 42 darts for that size, which is great. It's just easy, good rate of fire. I originally thought it was a manual trigger, so I thought like the trigger rotated the drum, but after seeing him feed it and everything, it doesn't. So there's some spring mechanism or something in there. I want it. He says it's in beta. I want it.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that thing coming a little bit more available, because I wouldn't mind building something like that.
Yeah, I reached out to him during when he made the run of the mill to get the files from him. Yes, better Chaos mag, because it's linear. Oh, it's a linear mag, which will just function better. There's less dart squish. There's less everything, and it seems like a cleaner feed, right? There's less friction. There's less all the bad stuff that you don't like in magazines. Yes, it's a completely new mag type, as kind of shown here. You'd have to redesign a blaster around it. There's there could be a way to do an adapter, but there's no easy way to do an adapter.
Oh yeah, especially considering you have like hardly any distance between the actual effectively where the dart comes out to where the flywheels and stuff are. So you really couldn't just adapt that without having some kind of elevator after it leaves the magazine to go up into the existing magwell and then carry on.
Yeah.
I think it's something you could probably adapt like files around and say, okay, we're going to convert this whatever it is to something else, and say, okay, we'll just cut this big chunk out of it and leave
Yeah.
just the little receiver portion or something.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. But my prediction, this, I mean, okay, I mean, there's always going to be people who don't want to change, but this is going to be the new this mag type. I don't know about the blaster, but this mag type is going to be the new hotness next year.
It's a pretty bold statement.
Yeah, I think it has a lot of
Especially with the
potential.
new year right around the corner.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he says it's in beta testing and files will be available soonish. I will throw money at this guy's for the file. I'm like I said, I reached out to him ages ago for the run of the mill stuff. That was, I think, during the Make Test Battle days. And
A backer.
yeah, I know. And even the other reason that you can even know it's new hotness is pretty much everyone who's anyone in the hobby has commented on his video. So obviously you commented on it, I commented on it, but then you have Out of Darts, you had Walcom, even whoever's in control of the Make Test Battle YouTube account has commented on it. So it's
I think it's going to make waves. I don't know if it'll change the world, but I think it will make a few waves at the very least.
I think there's so much potential. N1. Yeah. Oh wait, well see the other is Pandemonium saying this storage is gonna be a thing. It's just gonna be a new mag type adapter. But I think these will be easier to a lot of people could develop mag holders for these pretty easily because at the end of the day it's a cylinder.
Oh yeah, you just either like the rival style kind of snap in tube thing, or depending on how many little appendages hang out, just a tall sockish shaped dump pouch kind of thing to put into. I'm sure isn't that kind of roughly the size of those paintball pods and stuff too?
Yeah, so pod holders. So much
if
stuff.
something pre-existing doesn't already work, I'm sure it wouldn't be very difficult to modify something to work.
Oh yeah. No, but rails, chest. There's so many different ways. And it's General Strife. I know you're joking, but also looking. So I've spent 5 hours today because this came up on my feed, which really is going to be like the next topic of content creation, which I wanted to go into this thing. But I want to jump into this because I love this blaster. I love this mag so much. Blaster's cool. Did a good job. I just want the mag. I want the mag. I want the design around the mag. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I know you're joking about the N1 darts, but everything that looks at it, and I've tried to break down how this functions mechanically, is this looks expandable.
Oh yeah, I imagine.
So not just capacity, but dart size. So I want
Mega XL.
A Mega XL half length of this thing, and you just have these giant lightsaber chunky tubes on you, and you just load that in. Oh yeah, we're talking content creation, and also and we'll take questions. So yeah, infinite length. I want because that's the other. It looks like, I mean, yes, there's going to be a capacity for spring load because it has to have some sort of spring mechanism.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the day, it moves. There's something. I thought it was originally manual, but it needs to be. I bet you capacity could be reasonably increased. My guess is the cap is going to be less than double for the current setup. So probably you can get to like 60 or 70. I don't think you get to 80. 84. It'd be cool. It'd be twice as long. And you just have this giant battle rifle. But, why not?
It'll be interesting to see just the internals of that mechanism. Is it just one big clockwork spring that rotates this way, and there's some kind of like a helical type gear thing, like a I don't know. It's in a coaster brake hub. I can't remember what the heck it's called, but anyway, a thing that basically, as it rotates, it moves laterally. So it's something weird like that causes the rotation as it moves up and or forward and back. It's interesting. It's going to be kind of an adventure to see how it works on the inside.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm
So, and like I said, I'd like to build one.
yeah.
So, well, whatever you need to get those the files and everything else available, hardware kits and whatnot. I can't say I'm waving money around, but I'm certainly wishing I had money to wave around, and we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah. No, it's in, so his words are it's in closed beta right now. And that was a week ago. So whatever near future is when he's going to release the files. And he has it on his Instagram. He has like smaller updates on his Instagram and stuff. So yeah. I'm looking forward to it. With the amount of people commenting on it, there's going to be a hardware kit. It wouldn't
they're probably gonna be
surprise.
hard to get a hold of for a while.
Yeah, there's going to be a hardware kit. Because it's like, yeah, Xbox Games commented on it. Silver Fox commented on it. It's just like someone is, or there might even just be a fight for who's going to make the hardware kit in the US because this guy is EU based, right? So it could.
I wonder if there's going to be any conversion issues, or if we're just going to have to suck it up and.
I
do a
get
metric
everything
version.
in metric, man. I purposely get everything in metric, so if there is, that's I just tell him don't if he's gonna think about it, don't bother because that will take more time to get the conversion thing. You can get metric screws in any size here in the U.S. There's no you can even go to a Home Depot or a Lowe's and get metric. So.
And who actually does that? Doesn't everybody just go to McMaster or buy a bunch of junk on
Amazon?
Amazon,
you kidding me?
So
It's your
your
Amazon metric screw set. Or you'd be like me, and you're gonna make a few things, and you just go straight to a Chinese manufacturer, and you get 100,000 screws for like $30, and you go, "Why did I do that?" You don't need a connection. You just go to the site. But yeah, if oh yeah, it's so I bet you there's gonna be a bit of fight. It's gonna be interesting to see how he releases it. I'm all for paying money to release that. It's probably gonna be on. My guess is what's the site Mr. Heath Pants uses?
Not Etsy.
No, exactly. It's not Etsy anymore because Etsy's like, no blasters, we're mean.
Aren't some people using Shopify or something, or what's the?
No, it's like a bunch of designers all went together, and they Blaster downloads. That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got it right. Used to have it right there.
Yeah, my guess is because Blaster downloads, the guy who started it is in the EU. So.
Well, I had that shortcut on my phone before. Darn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish their site was a little bit easier to find if you could just like see everything, but it wants you to look through like designers specifically.
Yeah.
The fact that the site exists is awesome.
It's kudos.
It's very cool. Many kudos to whoever fired that up. But yeah, it would be nice if it was easier to navigate personally for somebody who doesn't know all of the designers by name, because I'm a bit more removed from the printing world.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the I didn't know about Blaster downloads till Heath told me about it. And I'm like, oh, that's a thing. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, also as Pat to say, it'd be interesting to see how existing Springer design could work from that. If we get in the way of the pump action. Yeah. Or you'd have to
have like a side bolt or some kind of like mounts from the side and then wraps around,
or side mounting the blaster or the mag, or it's because it's not very tall. You could even top load it.
Yeah.
Just build it into the aesthetic of the blaster.
Yeah, depending on how you. Yeah, I suppose something that's a bit more. Sorry, this is just the only Springer within reach. Right there. a bit archaic in design. We've come a
Yeah.
long way
Oh
for
yeah.
sure. But yeah, one that doesn't have external bars. You could probably do some kind of weird side mount thing.
Hmm.
Huh. Or if you could do some kind of weird wraparound to where kind of like early long shot kits that kind of wrapped around the whole bottom section here
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and then
100%.
connected on the some kind of mechanism there. But huh, I'm sure it's doable.
It's
And
very
I'm
good.
sure
Yeah.
somebody's working on it right now.
Hopefully. Like I
'Cause-
said, this is. I know at least for flywheels. I guarantee you, we will see one of those mags in some competitive game next year. There'll be someone running it. I feel it, if not a whole team. And I think we'll see that mag more and more.
Well,
As
yeah,
I
it would be interesting to see. Yeah, just you're talking about expanding the tube and everything. Is the current design like optimized, or is the current design just this works based on
uh,
whatever size? Could you have say a longer barrel extended even to just like say 50 rounds? You're not necessarily doubling or anything like that. You're just adding, a nice even round 50 or something like that.
yeah,
What does that look like? Just I don't know, the fact that you've got what is 42, correct?
42, which is great.
Which is already like two codas or whatever the
Yeah.
Luke's really long mags are, and so even like
Tachi's.
in I can never remember which one's which. But
Out
you
of
figure if you're using them for like a
darks.com.
competitive environment, like you were saying, you're eliminating immediately one mag change at least,
Yeah.
and so that's it's only one mag change, but you can have a very bad mag change and and kind of get crippled for a minute, or whatever like that. So just the fact that and you don't have a magazine sticking out the bottom, so you're able to move around over and around cover, reaching over cover, stuff like that, without having to be conscientious of where that mag's sticking out,
Yeah,
or
hundred
running
percent.
shorter mags and having to reload more often. So if the thing's even mildly reliable, I can see that being kind of an asset on a team.
Hmm. Yeah, and they look more reliable. It does look more reliable. Like the actual feeding looks smoother. What I've always found with any stick mags is when you get to higher rates of fire, it's just you're seeing some double feeds. You'll see some
Mm.
misfeeds. Yeah, Panama City. You go prone easier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just I think it adds a lot of potential for a new setup.
Well, even if you ran a shorter magazine overall, even if you had, say, 18 to 20, but it was in
Yeah.
that cylinder form, just the ability to fly around cover, like we generally play at our local arena, and so it's pretty tight.
Hmm.
And the longer the barrels and the longer the mags are getting, guys are having a hard time swinging all that stuff around, navigating cover. But if you got something that's just basically the size of the blaster and it's all compact, you don't have anything hanging out in the breeze any direction. That'd be kind of nice. Like
Yeah.
I do not have a competitive flywheeler right now. Like my best flywheeler is like 150, 160 ish and stuff. So it's like also was built pre-COVID.
Yeah.
But I've been kind of waiting to find a competitive, like a printed flywheeler that was like ideal. Like if I could afford a SBF, I probably would have done that.
Hmm.
But something like that good competitive flywheeler would be nice for the arena. And I'm kind of eyeballing this thing just to have that compact nature where you don't have magazines hanging out and stuff like that. So it's very intriguing. Looking forward to seeing more of that.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm
I'd say
hoping
110.
Hmm?
Carry on.
110. Whoosh.
About darn time.
Yeah, no, it's I'm hoping he releases it soonish so I could play around with it. And yeah, am I gonna be printing one of these, or you can have a local guy print it for you? I don't mind printing you one. I am going to be printing myself one.
I've been putting our local printers through the ringer. We printed out two of Frankentimers, and
Yeah.
I'm having a body kit printed for my piston pump, and I just had a Goblin printed that I just got told is done. So I'm so excited.
Nice.
So And his printer broke down about a week ago
Ooh.
after we got all the Frankentimers built, and
Hmm.
so we ran that poor thing really hard. Good machine though,
Yeah,
good solid machine.
I got to do maintenance on my Elegoo. The feeder mech is full of a little crud.
Yeah.
So I just got it's what I get for. I got it in August, and I think I've put 1,000 hours on it.
Oh geez,
Print time.
is there 1,000 hours between now and then?
It's hang on, I can actually look this up. Uh, yes, because it's rough. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I put 1,100, 1,132 hours in it. There's
Boy,
in total. Yeah, it's basically been running. Well, if you want to break that down, it's been running like six. What's a third of a day? 24 something. 8 hours a day.
darken my door with math.
Yeah. Do some math here. Let's get quadratical, yo.
And a good chunk of that time, I'm sure, was used making.
Oh, the dart.
Do you want me to get those? And we can show them off.
Do you have them? Do you have them easily
Oh,
accessible?
they're right there. I can see.
Yeah,
them.
go
On the other side
go.
of the
Those
table.
are awesome. Yeah, we talked about because we never get to talk about them much last time. I'll talk about the little foam comb. Get a little link for that too. Just a little soggy oggy shout out. We barely touched it last time. If you wait, did I do that full thing? Yep. If you haven't, even if you don't have a printer, and you have a buddy that has a printer, and you don't really want any Nerf 3D printed stuff, get this anyway. This is the best dart sweeping tool I have ever used.
I would say I'll one up you that. I will say this is the single best non-blaster Nerf related thing that's been developed in the last several years. I would say. I would say 5 easy. And I would challenge anybody, meet me on the field of ideas, arguments, whatever, and say, what has been better than this? If you have used one of these, they are life altering.
100%.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. They pick it up really nice. They get a little comb pick, little bucket pick. Both work really well. They clean it out. So you just pick it, you have a bucket, scrape it off, keep going. And yeah. I like the little T-joint you put on the end.
Well, it was nice because I didn't want to buy a 10-foot stick of PVC because I was out of PVC and we were driving my wife's car. And I was like, hey, can we stop at Home Depot? And she said, why? And I went, oh, well, it's hard to explain. And so, yeah, this is just the 2-foot stick that you can get just right off the shelf that's already pre-cut and honestly is much prettier and smoother and nicer to hold than the stuff that's been sitting out on a pallet forever. And yeah, just threw a little T-handle, a little T-fitting on the end of it just to have a little something.
Yep.
And that was it. You can do it cheaper, but this was super easy. And honestly, I just bought the parts and then just threw them together really quick, like the day before our local war last month, which is actually earlier this month. Is it next month already? Nope, it's still this month.
It's still this month. It's almost next month. So
that was close.
I purposely didn't tell you this during the pre-show, but I'm currently printing something.
Is it cooler than this?
It involves that. Yes.
Is it cooler than 2 of them?
Yes, because it will use 2 of them. So I was looking at the foam comb. I'm like, okay, this is awesome. Is there a way we can make it automated? Because I am lazy. And I remembered I have parts on back order for a robotic arm that are coming in the next week. So I'll throw this on screen. This is what I'm currently printing. What this is a programmable arm with computer vision, and it uses it has a secondary arm that you have it so it can tell it to move in a certain position, so you can have it recognize darts. So all you have it do is you have the foam comb on the grabber hand, and when it recognizes darts, it headbutts the ground, and then it drives along. Haven't worked out the perimeter part yet, but the dart sensing part, according to all the specs and everything, that's pretty easy to work out. Cylinder, you can even have it to do certain colors. But then, yeah, you have the thing, and then it just does that. So that is my Christmas project. Once I have some free time. But those are currently, yeah, all the.
How will it know when it's full, and how will it know what to do when it is full?
So that's something you. So all this it's there's a special term for it. I can't remember what it's called. Because like I said, it has the arm, and then it has a linked paired arm that you physically control that, and then it learns from what it sees and what you're doing, you basically force the arm to do. So you could either have it so it can physically see if the comb is full, and then go over to the bucket and scrape itself out. Or you could just have it like so many head bobs. So let's just say like 5 head bobs down, then go over to bucket and scrape itself out. The awesome thing is, yeah, yeah, what is my purpose? You pick up darts. You dart sweep until you die. But the cool thing is how the machine learning works is it's not space reliant. So in theory, it doesn't matter if a dart's upside down. It will learn the shape of a dart in every sort of angle eventually. And you can just have it just keep going around, look for darts, drive over to dart, headbutt the ground, pick it up. Because you don't have to do the funky arm grab motion, which is what I originally got this for. I back ordered this back in March. Yeah. Tariff shut things down, but it's like, oh, we're back out again. It's basically it's the boards for these. Yeah. So that's yeah, that's what I want to automate dart sweeping. Send out the drones, because I wanted to do something with, remember the vacuum I used for Ragnarok? I wanted to do something like that, but then I'm like, this could be cooler. Yes, the vacuum could be actually more efficient. What am I doing? Why am I moving myself up and down? But this could be a thing.
It's a good point, Panda. How big is that thing actually? Like in the picture, it looks like
this is
like
not
maybe
that
a large cat.
Yes, this is about a 1.5 feet tall, but it's expandable. So you so you could do, the servos can handle 30 kilos each in total.
Oh golly.
I bought that's why I'm on back order. The cheaper ones are the thing. Yeah. So my plan is to make this about, well, the prototypes I want to make about a meter high, about 3 feet. Maybe a little less. Yeah. I want to make the arm reach. And that's
like
basically
a small dog.
Yeah. But I'd like it like full on waist high at least. When it's
with 2 arms.
For the 4. Yeah. Well, actually, with the board can support 4, so I would want 4 arms, and it's all look around. Just.
Oh man, make a thing that's like the size of a little red wagon with just little arms on each corner.
Yeah, and a bucket in the center. Exactly. That's what. Yeah, it has the bucket in the center, so it just scrapes itself off on top. Doesn't have to go anywhere.
Man, get about 6 of those things cruising around Ragfest, or insert big Nerf event here.
Yeah. Or even just for the competitive. Between, oh, cool, next game's over, next game, release the robots.
They're just going like I'm hip.
Hip.
Yeah. Bring it on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a project I want to work on, especially with like other remote control projects that are currently slowly being worked on. This was something that was going to be part of it anyway.
Ah,
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, yeah.
hmm.
It like I said, it saves so much of the hard part of telling a automated robot to pick up a dart, because you're not you having it find the dart, grab it, make sure you still have it in your hand, put it over here somewhere. It's
Instead of
it's just face plant the ground, and then
that should be easy enough for a robot to understand.
yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
yes,
Hmm.
could be fun, could be fun,
Could be. It
could
could be revolutionary.
could be, possibly. It could also kill us all.
It'll at least be cool for a
Yeah.
minute.
Oh
Either
yeah,
way.
it's
Hmm.
fine. I'm gonna join the robots on the uprising.
I try to be nice to the robots on the telephone just in case.
Dude, I thank
I don't know.
I thank my Google Assistant when it gives me information.
I usually try to. It's just sometimes
Is
it's
that
kind of
a
hard to think.
tungsten exe in the chat?
Whoa! Oh my gosh! Holy cow! Well, welcome aboard. Long time indeed. Holy cow! That was, gosh. When was the last time we chatted? Was it pre-COVID too? Am I that terrible of a
Was
person?
that rag COVID? Rag pre-COVID? Is that rag last year? Did tungsten go to rag last year?
Nah,
No.
Tungsten, Singapore.
Yeah,
And
all the
I don't-
Singaporean guys, a lot of Singaporean guys went to rag last year.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's ever been stateside to an event that I'm aware of anyway.
Ah,
Unless it's one of those things where you meet a guy, say hi, how you doing, and don't catch the name.
yeah. It's
I
been
guess we'll just wait for the stream delay and we'll get some more information.
yeah, yeah, before COVID.
Oh, jeez.
Fair.
Well, I apologize. I kind of fell out of sorts for a little bit, and well, hey, good to see you. Glad to know you're still circulating. I've been seeing little videos pop about car related stuff. Not much Nerf, but morning. Oh well,
Yeah,
good morning.
Yeah.
You still doing Nerf stuff, or have you kind of moved on and just kind of keep a casual interest in the hobby?
Keep a toe in it.
I think it's hard to not to.
Yeah. Everyone still you never fully leave.
We're gonna reel him in. He already agreed to come on the show. We'll catch him next year.
Tungsten? Really? Mm.
No, Bobo.
Oh, Bobo.
Yeah. Made such a big stink about it. I'm done with the hobby, and then
Yeah.
gets dragged over to end war. And,
Yeah, that was great. I salute Charles for doing that, man. I know that was Charles. It's like, hey, you gonna go to war? Yeah. No, I feel you, man. International blaster shipping in general is hard nowadays. It's I have a custom order being shipped off to France right now. And it's
weird.
Yeah, it's been stuck in customs for 2 weeks, and they suspect it'll be finished. Yeah.
Weird.
Well, customs loves me, so.
What's France doing? Like, I didn't realize.
There's
sometimes
a decent.
I forget countries exist when they don't have a Nerf scene.
They do have a Nerf scene.
Really?
Yeah, France has a Nerf scene. It's not the Paris Nerf scene is not as big anymore, but they have a decent Nerf scene. And they used to play a lot with the Swiss guys.
Swiss guys.
Yeah,
You say that like that's the thing people know what it is.
Yeah, the Swiss Nerf scene. Yes. Okay, so Swiss pre-COVID Swiss Nerf scene was huge. Post-COVID, I haven't heard too much from them, but when I was talking with Cridgen, Blaster DE, he's basically one of the largest Nerf shops in EU. Yeah, they're still going. Oh, but Tungsten's 3D. No, Tungsten, your 3D printer can't break.
Well, it depends on what kind it is.
It's not allowed to break. You have to make it out of some sort of really hard metal. something really durable, really heavy, maybe
So,
even tungsten. Vine boom.
anyway, segue.
Actually, I was gonna tungsten. I was actually gonna reach out to you because I know you haven't really been touching on blaster stuff, but that idea never fully manifested with getting things shipped to the U.S. But one day, I wanted to make tungsten wheels that were actually made, just like a few ones off that were actually made of tungsten. And the whole reason I was gonna reach out to you was like, hey, you'd be cool, you'd be fine with having another product named like just tungsten. It's more of a joke. I'd make like 10. I have to talk with the machinist I was gonna do. They would be really heavy. Our current theory for like because I'd probably make them a micro flywheel for just through Flywheel of the World, and our current estimate is they would require 2 motors or a belt system to properly set up because they would just be too heavy to be actually mounted on a motor. But it'd be funny. That's the point of them.
The cost of a good gag.
Wait, Mr. Nathan got you into 3D printing? What?
Yeah, that's kind of a weird deal. I can't remember where that all started, but yes, I do. It was the Marauder build, as I recall. That's the Rapid Strike Rapid Strike Raven combination. I hogged out the inside of a barricade muzzle to where it just kind of friction fit over the end of the Instrike muzzle, and used the weird little blade, what do you want to call it, iron sight looking deal on the front, pointed it down, and used that to be a battery holder or battery door holder thing instead of using the 3 dumb little screws on the front. And he grabbed that and he developed a series of muzzle attachments that were designed to look really cool, but also primarily for just to close up the battery door. And then he sent me a handful of them. In fact, I've still got a lot of them in that little box where I keep all of my cool little printed doodads. And he actually threw my logo on the side of one of them, or in fact, I think maybe 2 of them, and sent them over. And in fact, I think it was one of our local guys or somebody I came across was like, "Hey, I got this muzzle. It looks really cool on my thing, and this looks like your logo." And I'm like, "That is my logo." And they're like, "Oh, did you design that?" I'm like, "No, somebody else did." "Why did you use your logo?" And I'm like, "Because he thought it was a cool idea. I don't know."
Yeah.
So it's just kind of a fun little experience. Back when the community felt just a little bit smaller.
Oh yeah, that's one of the
Good times,
things.
man. Good times. Thanks again. That was, as a young, up and coming type channel, that was a super flattering, super exciting little thing. So that is an experience I still cherish. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah. I just remember.
Anyway, emotional
Yeah.
time's done. Don't make me cry.
Oh, so speaking of emotional time, on the
Oh, careful.
I was no, just like randomly YouTube. So that Quasar got sent to me via the YouTube algorithm, and the blaster, the cool blaster we were showing off earlier. That's
Oh, I
Quasar.
totally didn't even pay attention to what it was called. I've seen the magazine, watched the
The
videos, and was like,
yeah, Quasar.
that thing is so cool. Didn't pay attention to what it was called. Sorry, carry
Quasar.
on.
No, good. And then the other one was your N-War talk discussion for the first time we met. And I almost clipped that down just to play. Where he just goes, "Hey, I was talking with Alex the Wizard to make this battle, and he's a sharp dude. He's a good guy. We got to talking. I knew nothing about him when I got into the car, except that he dressed up as a wizard. It was kind of weird. And then we got to get to know each other.
That's about it.
Yeah, yeah.
And now we get to hang out every other week.
Yeah, yeah.
And then some.
It's crazy.
Boy, if you told me 10 years ago.
Yeah, I know. 10 years ago, the guy you got in the car with, and pretty much, 10 minutes into it, once we got into out of the city, it was like, this would be a good place to hide a body.
You were right, though.
It was.
If a guy was looking to hide a body,
yeah,
Ohio woods.
Oh, it's just Ohio in general. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, nobody's gonna go there looking for anything.
It's gone.
No offense to any of our Ohioanian
They don't have
viewers.
internet. It's fine.
Oh, we're good then. All right. Well, I feel better.
Yeah, no, it was just like a weird thing. It was just like, yeah. But good times. Good times. But yeah, content.
Interesting times.
Yeah,
Oh,
very.
sorry, content. Yeah, that's right. No.
Yeah, interesting times. Not good.
Yeah. So thanks for the reminder. I used to make videos. That was.
You did. You still do. You made
Yeah.
some video. I made a video. You made
Yeah,
a
that was
video.
weird.
Everybody make. Yeah. I was shocked. I'm like, I made that video purely just to test what would happen with a brand new channel posting something. I expected to get like 10 views. Yeah, content looking for group. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
LFG is looking for group.
I don't know what that means.
It's a video game terminology, which General Stripe might actually be using it differently, but it's you're looking for people to do something within a game. So if you have to clear a dungeon, you normally need multiple people. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, you only videos I've uploaded collectively 3 full length videos across 3 channels. Oh, nice.
It's pretty good diversification, right?
Yeah.
Don't put all them eggs in one basket.
It's so because to give people some background, it's I am the phrase of the terminology of if you don't do, you teach, or those who don't do teach. So I teach content creation at universities. That is my day job. And I'll get every once in a while I get to guest lecture on my actual degrees, which is neurology. But most of the time it's just, no, we want you to teach me about the internet stuff.
I believe the saying is those who can do, those who can't teach.
Yeah, there
usually implying that the people that are teaching you how to do things probably don't know what the heck they're talking about, which I have quite a lot of experience being on the receiving end of that in the past. So.
Yeah, fake it till you make it, you know? Yeah.
Anyway.
But
I am actually working on my rag video still.
Nice.
I'm going to put out a rag video. It's about halfway done.
If you want help with the thumbnail, let me know.
Not even to that point yet. Sorry, new editing software. And,
all good. Oh yeah, because you're using DaVinci now, right? You're using the one I showed you.
No, I tried using DaVinci and it freaked me out, so I tried back to HitFilm, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I moved away from HitFilm just because they paywalled too much stuff.
Fair.
So yeah,
there certainly is a lot of grayed out boxes that would be really handy if they were not grayed out.
Yeah. It's
and
it's all. It's
I'll have to try DaVinci next.
Yeah, I mean, we showed you. I can walk you through DaVinci. It's great. It's
well, you sent me a tutorial. The tutorial was very much like, oh, here's how to do this thing, and it's like, oh, well, that's not what I need to do. I need to do this, and they're like, well, that sucks.
Yeah, there's some really good guides that are just like, here's a minute of the okay, I want to do this, and you look, and then it goes, okay, cool, here's a minute video on how to do this. Come back to me when you need to learn how to do something else, and it's just like it breaks everything down. I mean, it's all your workflow. If thumbnails, if you're actually trying to actually get the clicks. CapCut is one that a lot of people are using nowadays. It's because you can use it on your phone. But their thumbnail is if you're turning into like if you're looking at like in a money standpoint where this video is going to make me this much money, it's about 70% of your revenue, depending on because if people don't click on it, they're not going to watch it. So you got it, and there's different It's why you had like pre or even like post COVID, you had just the reaction thing of like mouth open pointing at object.
Oh, I need a red circle around it.
Yeah.
Something. With an arrow.
But yeah, there's a lot of different things. But it's the motivation though is always a thing. It's not And my biggest advice for that, General Strife, is it's not motivation. You need to have the discipline. Because motivation's great. When you get motivated to do something, awesome, you do it. But that's always not going to be the case. Sometimes you're not going to be motivated to do it. And if you really want or need to get videos out, then you just have the discipline to do it. And you got to be able to turn on that creative energy, whether you're motivated to do said project or not, which is hard. Took us a long time to do that in the Make Test Battle days. And it's just learning how to do it. I mean, that's even kind of why MTV more or less dropped off, is just not mastering that. Yeah, it's the landscape's crazy. Short form content still is king, but there's a multitude now of long form content into informational videos that are being shared through the algorithm ridiculously. Like, and the funny thing is, a lot of the Nerf hobby can overlap on that. It's like the how it's made scenarios. I made this, and there are some, beat points you got to stick to. You got to show it off at the beginning, the finished product, and then you got to kind of quick
the hook.
Yeah, the hook, and then you're almost telling
I
a
know some
story.
terms.
Yeah, you're almost telling. We always called it lead with awesome. You show, so if you make a blaster and then you're gonna make an overview of how to build the blaster, you start with a video. You start with a video of the blaster firing, showing off the blaster, cool stuff, and then get into it. And what people need to realize, it really depends on how your channel is being built, but it's more than likely the blaster is the focal point, not you. So you got to really just make sure the blaster has the full limelight. Yeah, like getting ideas and then making a thumbnail. Then I film, and then I get the edit. Yeah. I mean, if the workflow works for you, it works. What I really like to do is I have the video idea, and then I make sure to film. I do bullet points. You want to rant about reviews? I'll rant about reviews if you don't want to rant about reviews.
I think I'm good.
You good?
I did my fair share, and I probably won't do any more unless it's somebody that just says, "Hey, test out this cool thing and let me know how it goes. And if I like it and I want to share it, then I'll share it." But yeah, having somebody send me a thing to say, "Make a video on this," I'm beyond those days. That's
Yeah.
I don't have the stomach for it anymore.
My issue is too much of the Nerf content has devolved into review videos, which is fine. Review videos do need to exist. People you need to go, what is this? This is this, right? People need to know what it is.
True.
But we
just had 36 people telling me the same thing though.
Yeah.
Personally.
Well,
I just dig that kind of thing.
Yeah. I just want to see other stuff. Like the foam comb, I am making a video that could be deemed a review. Kinda.
We're reviewing it right now.
Yeah. It's great. Yeah. And yeah, it's funny. It's just I don't know. That's a whole rant I could go on, but I'm not going to. And I get it content wise, especially reviews we can make money. Show off new cool thing, review it, call it a day. It does have to be done for a hobby to grow, but I just like to see more diverse content besides that. Yeah, it's all that. But yeah, it's for the other types of content, because one thing that we were talking with Jangular 2 weeks ago, he brought up a few times that Make This Battle did the Nerf games correctly, the Nerf Wars, the Blaster Battle, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if correctly would be the right term, the terminology I'd use. It's flattering, but if you go just from the views and the clicks, and it was not just me, it was the main editor was, we have a 3-person team. But yeah, we actually had digestible Nerf war footage, and the more I looked into it, the more I kind of broke down of what actually made a decent Nerf war video, where it's almost you're telling a story in a way, right? So this is happening. You can establish your characters, establish your teams. You have multiple perspectives is huge, which we lucked out because we were 3 people manning the channel, so we all had 3 different camera footage, and we had 3 different audio setups as well. That was a nightmare. After every war, we're exhausted. We come home. Okay, upload your video and sync it.
Now the work start.
Yeah, because our audio was, we had each of us had our audio recorders, and each of us had our cameras. So when we had the different views, and then we added UI to make it like a GUI, essentially a fake GUI, graphic. It's basically a display, to make it look video game-ish. Graphic user interface GUI.
Sure.
Yeah.
Didn't they just call it like a heads-up display?
Yeah, heads up.
Is that
Yeah.
not the term used anymore?
The GUI's more the programming side, but same heads up display.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not trying to mince words. I'm just
no good. Yeah.
I'm so very old.
We're the same age.
Sure.
We are.
I'm so very old.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Well, my back hurts more.
See, we're awesome. Mystic One's right. We are awesome. But yeah,
you know what? I'll take that because guys don't get compliments. So
Yes.
I'm going to be riding that high for like the next 3 weeks. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're pretty darn awesome as well.
Yeah. You're looking fabulous, Mystic One. You too, General Strife.
Aren't we all beautiful?
We are. I mean,
In
I am the most beautiful. Fix my tie. But
You're terrifying.
Look at me. I'm beautiful. Anyway. But yeah, so General Strife says, you seen Nerf YouTube and 4 quarters Nerf reviews, Nerf slop, gameplay, etc. But yeah, it's really the way I see Nerf content having possibly evolving is we more take on the approach of maker and builder style YouTubers, because that's what we do. We're making, we're building, we're doing things, we're brushing our beards with foam combs.
Remember back when you used to get Nerf content of people building stuff and showing you how to replicate it and not just buy this product? Anyway,
yeah. You don't see it as much.
I get it, but at the same time, I miss people saying penny mod level stuff where it's videos of like, hey, here's the thing I discovered about this blaster. You can cut this, trim this, add one of these things out of from Ace Hardware, and now you have a thing that's really cool or shoots harder or whatever else. Like, I crave those days.
Yeah, I mean, well, and see, that style of content is still there on YouTube. It's just maker content. It's I made this, and there's a lot of different maker content, and we found it. I need a high res image of you.
Though.
Huh?
I want it nerfier. Make it nerfy, then call me.
I mean, look, you gotta lead by example.
I'm working on a video. For realsies. I'm not making anything. I'm talking about things, but also I don't know if I told anybody.
No? What?
There's a secret video being made.
Secret video.
About a secret project.
Secret project.
Shh. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Really cool. Are we gonna Are we gonna see that secret video this year?
No.
Damn.
I'm aiming for the first quarter of next year,
First quarter. Fair.
but the
Yeah.
blaster should be done either by the end of the month or shortly thereafter. So there may be a few leaks on other media, Instagram, because I really don't use Facebook, and I probably should
Mm.
as much. But yeah, no, there is a video I've filmed, and I've been, as the project has been progressing, I've been cutting the little video clips down and editing them. That way I don't have this much editing to do. I just have
Smart.
chunk, 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 chunk,
Smart.
chunk,
Smart.
chunk. So, no, it's cool. It's something very different and very special and
Nice.
fairly cool. So, yes.
Yeah.
Making a video about making a blaster, and
Nice.
so
Yeah.
like I said, first quarter of next year. That's what I'm
I'm
not
proud of you.
promising,
I'm
I'm
proud of you.
projecting.
You're doing. Yeah, you're leading by the thing. Leading by example.
Anyway, sorry, I just totally jumped and stomped all over your little tirade.
That's fine. I've been the one talking most of the time. I was actually gonna even
Brett.
stop what I was saying and say it's like, yeah, we have people who've been working on stuff. It's like, yeah, Night Shroud's working on the battery cover for the Star Wars blaster. It's like we'd post it. We'd love to see, even if you just throw it in the Discord. I'd love to see it.
Lord, the red 634. Sorry, it's really small print.
We invade the TikToks. So, yeah, TikTok is a weird algorithm. So that's my goal for the end of this year. General Strife is, I did my one video. I want to slowly build up by the end of this year to be releasing a video a week. Most of it's just going to be showing off the Nerf hobby. But I do want to have some fun videos, and I'm also I'm doing what I tell all my students not to, which I'm diversifying my channel, because I'm not just going to be doing Nerf stuff. It's just going to be, this channel's about me. Look at me. I know. I Dungeons & Dragons. I do video game stuff, but I do maker. But
some kind of pension whore or something.
Exactly, crazy. It's hard to be this awesome, but
carry on.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all in the same type of style, overall style. Of a kind of a how it's made type of style, like showing off, this is cool thing. Look at this. This thing's been made. Shifted into high gear. Go.
Sorry.
By the way, I will either clip it down from this VOD, but I really want a high-res video of you combing your beard with the foam combs.
That's probably not going to happen.
No, we already have it on the VOD, but you were doing it. I know there's a camera right there. It's crazy.
I'm going to clip it right there. I'm just going to reach over here and just shut this down.
Who's to say I'm not recording? It was happening in this area right here.
Oh, there's a thumbnail right there. Perfect. Now, look shocked.
Hang on.
Perfect. All right. Wait, are you pointing? What was happening there?
I was trying to point. My hand tracking. I
We need to get you some shoulders, man. One of these days, we'll save up all the money from those Patreons, and we'll get you some real boy shoulders.
This model is not finished. The model maker ghosted me halfway through, so it's only halfway done. So I'm just glad it's kind of working. I'm working on it, but
that's fine. No judgment.
Yeah. The next model I want
I work
is
with lots of people who can't lift their arm above their head. We did it there. You couldn't touch your face earlier today. Oh, you're close.
Problem is, it goes down and
Wait, is that your shocked face?
Should
I be doing the this? Now draw a circle.
Can't move my arms in the air. You draw a circle. So my hands are fully extended as high as I possibly can put them IRL. But the hand tracking, yeah, my hands are like that. But the hand tracking doesn't do that because it
That was
only
me like 6 months ago.
yeah.
Don't miss those days.
Times. Those were times.
Anyway,
But yeah,
sorry, we got off track again.
how
It's one of those
dare
days, ain't it?
content creation,
diversification.
yeah, diversification. But yeah, to TikTok. So there, general types. I have 20 things planned YouTube wise, from documentaries to arcade. So much to do, just don't want to. So that's
Yeah.
always the thing, general style. It's like you gotta, as I said,
know.
it's a discipline, and it's something. A lot of the times, it's making the video and editing it, and it's just a pain. One thing I do suggest, which is scarier and it's a lot harder to do if you actually want to try to make any type of community out of it, is you just stream it. Have some sort of cool camera setup, top-down camera, even just your phone will work. And Vile Mods does it very well. And it's you just, if you want to work that way, you just like, hey, cool, I'm gonna work on it. I don't have to edit. I'm just gonna go live and do it. And then you could even take the VOD recording, or I would highly suggest is you also record while you're streaming it, and then take that, and then you cut that eventually down to your video. So you're like the quote unquote meta thing to do, pipeline wise, is you stream your content, what you're building, and you record that, and then you cut that down to an edited video, and then you put that video on, and then from that you have your normal long form content video. From that, then you make your shorts. You cut out really small 1-minute segments of really cool things that happen then, and you make your shorts, you make your TikToks, and all that stuff. Your reels, if you really want to post on Instagram reels, but you might as well just post photos on it. Oh, Night Shroud said he has one thing up on the Discord. Let me look at that. It's called the Sorn Talon. And I have the technology to find a Sorn Talon.
Would we know you by a username other than the one posted here? Because this one doesn't sound familiar to me.
Phoenix Prime 2255.
That one doesn't sound very familiar either.
But
That's in the Discord?
Yeah, it's in the Discord. I had to search for it. I had the
Good
technology. Just gonna cover up our face
Oh.
with it.
Getting crazy. That's fine. Ain't nobody complaining.
Little master key.
Whoa! How the heck did I miss that?
This was Sorn Talon was from 2024 in February. Yeah, it's a cool little thing. Under the built into the showcase.
Okay, wait a minute. Is that a long shot?
Magnus.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the what is under in the Rapid Strike trigger area, what is now bullpup stuff. It kind of looks like a is that a Flip Fury priming slide? Kind of, just looks a bit slightly curvaceous on the back. Huh.
Yeah, it's nice.
No, I do like that. And then using the crossbolt for the thumb hole, I don't think I've ever seen a crossbolt grip used for a bullpup conversion thing. Huh.
Yeah.
That's pretty nifty. I can't believe I totally missed that. Well, good work. Looks nice.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, looks good. Yeah, Mega Magnus slide. Oh, Mega Magnus slide.
Oh,
That's
using the
so
piece that he
slide
cut
there.
off from.
Yeah.
Oh,
All there.
oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing it. Yep, because there's okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a little bullpup action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that. Cool.
It was good. Very
Gosh,
nice
I'm
job
kind of
on the
embarrassed.
painting. Yeah, it was from. We did a lot of cool stuff. Found that happens. We miss things.
Was that just in the one
Showcase.
of the chats, or was that in Showcase?
Yeah.
Jeez, I tried to keep tabs on that pretty good, and I failed. Well,
That's also
well done.
right when Merge Master starts, so we were A little
Oh,
swamped.
probably inundated with all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's fine.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, General Strife, if you ever have any questions about setup, feel free to message me, man. It's I'm always happy to help out. Um record so one there's been several content creators I follow that did this for a while and it worked really well. But it did slow down their process, so that's why they stopped. It did. They actually were doing. They recorded them like streamed themselves editing a video. That's all they did. Is I'm gonna edit this video for you for YouTube, and so they streamed themselves editing. They showed the stream software and everything, and it was just the funny. It was like weird, but it was also pretty
That seems
funny.
like a terrible video.
They were
I hate
they
editing so much.
oh
I
it,
don't
well,
want to watch things I hate.
it's one of those things of once you have an audience, there's a lot of people are lonely nowadays. So I'm just gonna there's like no sugarcoating it. People are lonely. People, if they find someone they like to watch, they want to watch them all the time. It's why the algorithm is the way it is. And so you got to get the audience first, which is the videos. Videos are always a better way to make audience than streaming. But yeah, it's a behind the scenes stream of just like, hey, this is how the sausage is made. People like to see how the sausage is made.
Fair. I do have one of our locals that often reminds me of the live stream that I made where I was sitting in my pajamas sorting screws, cleaning the workbench. And people actually stuck around and watched. That was kind of fun though, with the
We had make test.
maybe that would be...
Yeah, we had make test battle Patreon streams where we cleaned up the place, like the workshop. That's all we did. People watched them. People
Let's
paid
see how
to
the new
watch them.
camera thing works out.
Yeah.
And I have to do something like that just to justify myself sticking to it and actually finishing cleaning things up, because after Ragfest, I dropped everything on the table.
Yeah.
And I've not really been able to do much ever since.
Dude,
It's just,
you know when I finished cleaning out my car after Ragfest? 3 days ago. I took out everything that would handle the heat, and I left everything else in. That cooler with the crack in it was still in there.
How's the ice cream?
Yeah, ice cream I threw all that away in there.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Actually, that Airbnb left me like a great review because apparently, I left so much root beer there. I left like a good 40 cans of root beer, and then they passed it on to the next people who were staying at that Airbnb, and they loved it.
Oh,
and
nice.
So they're like, oh, because of that, it's so much stuff. Yeah, so it was funny. So it worked out. Yeah, I helped them get a good thing because it gave them another good review, which boosted them into some sort of other category in Airbnb. I don't know. I'm not sure how Airbnb works, but there's like ranks once you get certain reviews.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, it's always hunker down and it's always a thing, General Strife. You gotta hunker down and work. You want to, and it's all how your workflow works for you. So some people like lists, they like checklists. I'm going to get this amount of videos out and done. And then there's going to be other people that, go, okay, I'm going to get this. I'm going to do this today, this tomorrow, because they know, but they also have to know how long things take. So for me, I know roughly every minute of once I have all the beat points set up, every minute of editing is about an hour. I'm not the fastest, but I'm not the slowest. Because I do color correction per frame. I do a bunch of other things. I cut to music, and then so.
I will say that's evident in your video.
Yeah,
a short video, but a very well edited one, nonetheless.
Yeah, that was getting back into it, but that's what I want to do is just show off stuff. Because half the time people go, "What's this Nerf hobby thing?" Or
It's hard to explain.
yeah, here's some cool blasters and people shooting them. Here's some cool things, and it's like, oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, and you had to do it around yeah, school. It's hard to do around school. I did it around university, and that was a nightmare. But we did it. You know, it's just like, but that was kind of like also my downtime. Is I just recorded, we recorded and we edited. That's just what we did. Yeah, the only one who really did it actually full time was Danny, because Ryan and I were both in school. Ryan was doing his PhD. I was doing my master's.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Interesting. Behind the scenes.
behind the
information.
scenes, I was the only one to finish the degree. The PhD wasn't for Ryan. He full on admitted that. So he went in. He basically wanted to do drones, or he wanted to do cool stuff in somewhere. So he did drones, and he went from a drone startup to some other drone business. And yeah, he's living his best life. He's happy. So
Oh, good for him.
well, yeah.
His efforts are felt to this day.
Oh yeah. A lot of the math in the motor videos. I mean, the math from the Make Test Battle days is how I made the Merlins. It's like, I'm just gonna take this math really quick and do. Okay, cool. I know what we need. Yeah, it worked well.
I still reference the Strife and Rapid Strike videos sometimes for the rewire videos. Some of the best.
But see, those types of videos though are making a comeback. The
About darn time.
yeah, it's just how it's made. The people really like for long form. They like to see. Look, this cool thing that you make. 90% of them won't make it and will still just watch it. But that
Well, it's
even
good
goes.
information to have.
Yeah, it's just people just like to look at stuff, and I think that's one of my favorite examples of current long form YouTube. Is it's of a video game called Rust. If you're familiar with Rust, I'm sorry. If you're not familiar with Rust, stay that way. It's a weird survival shooting base building game that's very, very toxic.
I was gonna say I've heard of it, and that's about
yeah.
all I know about
Yeah,
it.
I love it. But I don't. It's not something I ever really recommend to people. But I love it. I'm on an island filled with 1,000 other psychopathic murderers who love shouting racial slurs, and I end up growing a farm and craft teas, and then attempt to sell these teas to all these racist sociopaths. That is how I play that game.
Interesting.
Yep. So that was that, but it's the reason I bring that up is it constantly trends very high from some of the content creators because they tell a story. They tell a very good story. So they record themselves. The way the game works is it's about a week. The game lasts a week, and then the servers wipe, and then you do it all over again. You spawn naked on a beach with a rock, and you build up to having like full on assault weapons and giant bases and stuff. And so the good ones tell stories very, very well, to the point where 90% of their audience don't play the game, but they watch this person for telling the story.
They just like to hear about it.
Yeah, they like to hear the story.
Interesting.
It's something I really want to try to figure out how to do for the next large Nerf event. Is be able to tell the story of the event through multiple angles and through good audio. It can't just be me. That's one.
Less of a documentary of an event, but more of a documentary of a player or the actual gameplay.
Exactly.
Huh.
Yeah, you're walking in the person's footsteps.
Been done before.
No. So that's something I really. It might be RAG. I'd have to talk with people because I would ideally, if I was working this out, because I was pretty under the weather this week, so I was working this out laying in bed, not being able to move too much, and I was like, okay, how do I do this? And I think I would need at least 5 different angles, so 5 different individuals camera angles, because that will give you it basically we'd all have to make sure we can sync our audio, sync our camera, and if I was making a wish list of things I'd want, 3 different stationary cameras in very active spots. For example, the shop would be one big one. Maybe like big quest area, so on and so forth.
Yeah. You gotta catch more of the neutral
Yes.
footage and stuff.
What I'd love to have is on top of those 5 angles, the shopkeeper also have a head-mounted camera and be audio recorded. And then maybe a few of just the NPCs that are walking around.
Yeah.
Just to really get that. It's something I want to talk with Rag. I might just go, hey, look, if I can provide all this equipment, would people be willing to?
Will you tolerate my technology?
Exactly. Because that's what it was in the MTB days. That's what we had. It was okay. Because, hey, we hosted the game so we could get away with it. That's the only reason MTB was able to do what it did. Is we're the ones who hosted the games. We put a lot more effort than we probably should have. But also we went, okay, everybody, we got the teams. Okay, wait, we're going to clap sync and get our cameras synced up. Everyone's got to wait an extra 5 minutes, and then we had to do that again at the end. But we hosted the games, so it was fine. People were cool with it for the most part. Some weren't. Some went to
everybody likes to be on YouTube.
Yeah. Nerfing reality TV. So but it worked. It worked well. But yeah, that's what I want to do with I'm hoping Rag is, because we know, especially Pandemonium's in here. It's like if we can get that, it'd be a huge edit. Like that would be, I finish it, we basically, because it'd just be me editing it. It would be, I get all the footage, and then Primates watched me play Russ. Really, is it? I mean, I kept getting eaten by crocodiles when Primate watched me play because I streamed it. I may actually be streaming it again next week because there's a new update. But yeah, it is a bit exciting, and I'm also terrible at the game shooting wise. But yeah, if I'm hoping we get enough people interested, like I can get enough people convinced to do that. I would have to go like, okay, I need to be on one team, and we'd have to have all our other camera people on the same team, so at least we have some cohesion in the footage.
Yeah, a little continuity.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. If I get all the footage, it would not be done till Thanksgiving. That would be the goal.
That seems ambitious. I would say if you can get that much footage and editing and everything else by like end of year, I would be impressed.
Yeah.
But I hate editing, so I'm
that would I be pushing myself towards. But that'd be the goal. And it's the thing is I need I'd love to have some sort of local, not even local event, but some event I can even go to within the next few months. That was like I could go to one of the Human vs. Zombie invitationals, but they're just they're on the East Coast. It sucks.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, there's one in March that's New York, and I don't know. It's because I'd love to do some trial runs of this, but I think that could be a really awesome content thing. That it shows off the event. So you go, okay, what? Because I tell people this is a zombie, like for Ragnarok, it's like a zombie survival event with PvP, and they go with Nerf guns, and then they go, oh, that's awesome, we love it. Do you have footage of it? I'm like, yeah, kinda. Not really. And that would really kind of show it off because you'd be able to people live, as Panda was saying earlier, live vicariously or play vicariously through it. So. Yeah, that's just I don't know. What it's like, thoughts on that? It's that's.
I mean, I would like to see it. if you could get into an actual like HVZ, like dedicated HVZ, it would be interesting to get, since there's much more. It seems like there's almost more story based on a regular HVZ than. I mean, I know there's Ragfest always has a story, of course, but it just feels like there's a bit more involved in like a straight HVZ. I guess because there's fewer moving parts.
Okay.
Maybe that's just the way I perceive it, or something. I don't have that much HVZ experience, but I've seen a lot of videos and listened to some podcasts.
Yeah.
So as far as but people who are in the, I just know that anytime I've done HVZ, I've been not aware of a lot of the story. It's stuff I've heard about after the fact. So maybe that's just a me thing and not a HVZ thing necessarily. But it would be interesting to be able to put multiple pieces of the same event together in a narrative format. That would be interesting. Got a reason to go back east?
I mean, I could try. I mean, I wanted to do 2026 was my year to explore, the nerf scene around the thing, but I'm gonna have to see how the rest of this year pans out with projects. Because if we can, I'd love to. I'd love to go back east. I mean, I want to either do this year Maryland Mayhem or Survival Fest. I don't know if I can swing both. And so Maryland Mayhem, they announced that they're in May, which is hard for me. May is not a good. We have Merge Masters ending and all that stuff, so that's going to be difficult. So we'll have to see. But yeah, trying to explain HVZ to people is hard, man. That's why I had to say it's a zombie survival game with Nerf guns, and then people go, okay, that sounds cool.
That's at least something people can comprehend.
Yeah. See, I'm always, even among my colleagues, I'm always among the crazy ones. They're like, oh, that's that crazy guy from California.
Well, yeah. Is there any scenario where you are not the weirdest guy in the room?
Yes, surprisingly.
Do I want to know?
No, but I will tell you anyway. I have been to several VTuber conventions, and I am the more sane one.
You keep saying you want me to become one of those, and I have been refusing all.
Join us. We're all going to be VTubers one day. Great.
No, that's
great.
No,
great.
That's not a thing that's going to happen either. Yes. You're not selling me on it either.
What, you don't want 30 extra pieces of technology before the camera just to set up and just to have something that can or cannot work sometimes?
I need fewer buttons.
So many buttons.
I figure if you're constantly having problems with, oh no, my buttons aren't buttoning, I'm just going to be, things are just going to be on fire at all times over here. And I just can't do that anymore. Maybe a younger me could have handled that, but
sometimes things got to be on fire,
Not in my house, though, please.
Yeah. So it's a little house fire between friends.
A liability?
Or
a lot of insurance paperwork?
An insurance fraud. I mean, money.
Don't get me wrong, the house has problems, but I would like to have a house with problems than no house at all.
Fair.
The house is the place where my stuff lives.
Yes, the stuff is good.
Mostly.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
Have some cool stuff.
But yeah, no. So yeah, but going back into that, it's just like I've seen so many different storytellers who are great storytellers, and they trend to the point where people who don't play this video game, like some of my old, like when I teach, I'm the young blood, right? All the professors are like in their 50s or 60s, some are in their 70s, and they'll even know about Willjum's the big one. He's one of the Rust YouTubers, makes the story, tells the story via the video game Rust. They even know about him. They'll see his video and they watch it. I'm like, how do you know? It's like, oh, it showed up one day and he's an awesome storyteller. I don't know the game and it's kind of weird and the language is a little harsh sometimes. But yeah, I'm like, okay, that there's got to be a way to replicate that. And I think I'm slowly working out of the way, and I think there is. I think there's a way to tell that story to make it so anyone watch it, because it's one of the things of and it's also how we approached it from the MTV videos is as much as we made the videos for the hobbyists, for the Nerf hobbyists, we made the videos that anyone could watch and enjoy. And that was always the big sticking point, is someone with no idea what this hobby is should be able to sit down and be able to enjoy and watch this video, or understand what we're doing if it's a tutorial.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh. Yeah. So that's always that's the hard line to draw, of not be patronizing, not be boring, not alienating the hobby itself, and getting that all together. Yeah, it's well, I'll have to see. I'll have to think on it. I have to find volunteers to get that footage. Myself
might be the hard part.
That's good. Yes. Well, people do head cams. It's just I need head cams and audio. If you just do a head cam, it's not going to do it. Your congratulations, you're maybe a human tripod. But I need the audio, and that's the hard part. My audio setup did not work that well this year, but that's the learning thing. I just have to go straight into. I was using an old smartphone as the auto recorder. Did not work out well. Ideally, I just need a hard burn. It's next year. I wanted to do a 2-camera setup anyway.
So, you need a what?
A hard burn. Which one? 2-camera setup or the hard burn?
Hard burn.
Hard burn. So you basically record the audio and it goes into the video and burn. So the audio, it's just the audio on the video is one audio piece.
Oh, instead of having this and this,
instead of having
trying to line them up.
Yeah, try to sync them up. So that way it all just records pretty easily.
Fair.
It also didn't help that I accidentally bumped a button. I have to design a case for my current camera. The Boogie, whatever it was called. The pocket cam that I bought. Because I bumped it and it turned it all into slow-mo footage. So
of vacuuming the floor.
Yeah, the vacuuming. Because I don't even. It's like not a lot of it's usable. I have to get back into, because that's even the thing that we have to reteach myself from the Make Test Battle days is I'm a camera. Right? Because my camera's mounted on my head. I'm a camera. Even though it's gimbal.
You're not a person anymore.
Yeah, so I got to make sure I frame shots correctly, which I did a little bit, and then I forgot. Then then I forgot to sometimes. It's very obvious when I forget. It's gimbaled, so it made up for a lot of it. But that's the other thing is like, yeah, it's just like not looking where I'm firing or stuff like that. Yeah, that's always hard. But yeah, so if I get that in next year, I want a blaster. You like what? Oh, his little. Wait, who's
my
wiggly?
fingers to your fingers? Everybody's got some wiggly fingers.
Yeah, everybody has wiggly fingers.
Like, there, see, I can be like you.
Yeah,
with my little hands.
I talk with my hand. That's why I got like. Everyone told me not to get hand tracking because it's trying to convey a 3D thing into 2D space. It works decently well. This is me actually. Like I could, peace sign and stuff. But I talk so much with my hands. I needed hand movements, even if it's just like Muppet hands. Like, that's basically, which is like
you just need oven mitts.
Yeah. But yeah, no, so next year for Ragnarok, I want a camera on my blaster, which is going to be the pocket cam that I bought last year for cheap, because that way it doesn't have to worry about audio, because I can't get audio to hook up to that. And then I'll have a really nice blaster cam that's gimbaled, and then I'm going to get a different camera that can have audio hooked up as my head cam. Which actually might not make it a head cam. I might make it a shoulder cam. Just because the head cam is a bit. It depends. I don't know.
It's a bit.
Yeah.
Swishy and.
It works, but it doesn't work. It's just it. I mean, the ideal place for a action cam is your mouth. If you were to actually mount it in the best place possible, you get do you ever watch
Ball
Hardcore
gag.
Henry? Ball gag.
Weirdo. Just mount it in there. Freak. Anyway.
Yeah.
Action cams.
Action cams. Did you ever watch Hardcore Henry? It was a first person movie, and all shot on action cameras. And they developed a mouth guard essentially that had the action cam mount, because that was the best place for you to perceive as if you were walking in the person's shoes at eye level, where the action camera was actually lower.
Head cam is awkwardly above and looking down all the time or whatever, and to have something in front of your face, you can't see what you're. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you had the best view of your arms and everything. That's all. That's what really sells it. So
because chest cam footage is always weird because it looks like your arms are up here.
Zombie, exactly. So it's finding that best spot. So it's like, and unfortunately, which I get it, Ragnarok does it for safety reasons. You can't have a mask, but like a face visor with the camera mounted on the quote unquote chin would be the most ideal place. So it's I'll figure that. I got a year. I'm hoping to do some trial runs next year with something. Yeah, depending on how budget goes, I might even see if I can do. Like I said, I want to do Maryland Mayhem or Survival Fest. Maryland Mayhem's in May. Love to do it. Don't know if I'll be able to do it. We actually were offered to do like a panel, weren't we? For Maryland Mayhem, we were.
Was it Maryland Mayhem? I know it was something that was suggested, but it might have been more
Dark
just a
Sweep.
collaboration
Dark Sweep
thing.
was talking with us, so
I know they're wanting to do kind of a similar thing to like what we did as far as
award show no, that was Rag. I shouldn't.
Rag was the big show. Anyway, I don't want to give away any details to the viewers. Everybody plug your ears. Shut up. There was some discussion about something cool potentially happening like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that was just on the fly thinking like this would be a cute idea, or if there's actually like a intentions of doing a thing.
Yeah. To see if it's. So we got 3. For me, at least, I have 2 things I definitely have to do. Next year, 2 like trips. It's the Ragnarok always, and Open Sauce.
Yep.
That thing, people have reached out to me. I'm hoping I need to make sure I have at least 4 other people who could help me with that. No, you, Primate. No, you.
I think he's talking about your fingers.
Little baby hand, like a little baby hand. Yeah. Well, without breaking the PG barrier, my exact response, like the original design philosophy for this artist was, I didn't want yaoi hands, and I'll leave it at that. So he made me tiny baby hands.
That sounds like a reference.
It is a reference.
That's fine. No, I'm leaning in towards Rag for sure. I'm intrigued by the Open Sauce thing, especially since my wife was like, "What, California?"
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. You fly down to me because I'm gonna have to be flying up anyway. I'm driving up anyway. Mm-hmm. You fly down to SoCal. Your wife does girl trip Disneyland. We drive up to San Francisco because that's basically where it is. We do Open Sauce. We drive back down, and then you guys fly out.
Well, it's not so much the wanting to or not, because I also wanted to do Maryland, but we just had to buy new cars, so this year might not be the year.
Fair.
Had to get all modern, you know.
Yeah. Do they have seatbelts now?
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
fact, it's got double seatbelts up front on mine.
Ooh,
It
it's
doesn't
double.
have doesn't have shoulder belts. It's got a lap belt and a shoulder belt separate. That looks like it's a lap belt, but it's a shoulder belt. So it doesn't
Uh,
give when you lean forward. You actually, it's the old style, like,
oh,
pull the thing tight like an airplane or
yeah.
whatever. And
It binds you in.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Primate,
don't
grab
use
on,
it.
grab onto my strong hand, Primate. Anyway, reference. I'm pretty sure Primate's on a super delay, as he always is. So that's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was like 40 minutes ago we talked
Yeah.
about that.
It's all good. But yeah, if we could swing that, I'd love to. I gotta still reach out to Greg. He's on board, and it would just be getting enough people to
Enough people to ship them their stuff to
shit
you.
that be willing to ship stuff to me. And ship them back. I mean, I don't mind building a
An
few,
intriguing
but I
proposition.
can't afford to build hundreds. So, and the open source thing looks like we can get a table. So
That's promising.
it's promised. Yeah, still not locked in, but they should be thing. I mean, they have pretty strict rules when it comes to because even though it's like, yes, I have an online web store. It's like, make sure you don't sell anything and all that stuff. It's like, no, our job would just be showing things off, and then of course.
Root beer floats only.
All those root beer floats.
They're the only thing we're selling.
But and then then it'd be talking with other people in the Bay Area if they wanted to host a Nerf event. We saw that field right next door. That's open.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be ideal. It's almost like it wouldn't be. I mean, it'd still be worth it if you could just do the convention, but I think the 1-2 punch of having something literally across the parking lot that showcases all of this cool stuff in action would be like.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Especially because it's all the you have a lot of the big YouTubers go in there nowadays. Not just big maker YouTubers, but just different people checking out because it's cool. People like to check out weird, cool things. Yeah. And we make weird, cool things. Exhibit A, what's in your hand? It's also useful. Yeah. That's another thing.
Make one.
Yeah, make one.
Several.
They're good.
Take them to your local wars. People will give you weird looks and ask weird questions, and then they'll use them and say, "Oh, that's actually really cool."
It's very nice. Yeah, I have a. I gotta find out. I mean, yeah, I gotta. And this goes to anyone in chat that's still listening as well. I need someone that be willing to record themselves in a suit with a green screen behind them for a video. For the phone call in my review video. It's not a review video. It's a very cringy kind of fever dream that I had in the shower. But if you have a suit and you have a green screen and you have the ability to record yourself, I have a few lines for you. It's very simple. Take like a couple minutes. Your face will not even be shown. I will gonna kind of like darken it out like witness protection.
We appreciate your honesty, General Strife.
Or if you have a really cool background, because I need someone to be the president of the universe. But yeah.
Taking applications.
Yeah, taking applications, all that good stuff. But yeah. Do you want to touch anything on Black Friday sales as I kind of meandered for the last hour?
No, that's fine. I mean, that's what we're here for, man.
Yeah.
No, I mean, did Nerf do anything? Like Nerf proper Hasbro?
I haven't looked at Nerf proper Hasbro in forever.
I didn't see anything, but I also don't know if they have anything worth being excited about in the first place.
Nah.
But Ackshot had the piston pump on a dumb sale again, so I bought a third one.
How much is it right now?
I don't know what it is right this moment, but I think it was $50. 50,
Damn.
60, I think it's 50. But yeah, it's cheap enough to just do it.
To warrant, yeah. That's fair.
Especially if you haven't played with that yet. that's one of those things where you just buy it, and then decide you like it after you buy it because you will.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, online right now, the X Shot piston pump is $60.
Hmm.
Sale
That's
ends
that's
Monday.
good enough. I mean,
Yeah.
regularly 80. That's good enough.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I
100%.
think it was no, maybe it was Katz on the Discord mentioned that he had an extra coupon, Dirty Dog,
Oh,
that got it for 45 or 50 or something like that.
damn.
But
We need the hookup.
oh, hang on, I'm pretty to
Oh,
do I
the
have that thing?
was it Mr. Ogson. There's a pick with a bucket, so you would easily like there's a pick mount for the bucket and there's a pick mount that's like a comb. So I could show pictures. What am I doing? Why am I just trying to describe it? Let's see. Can I open this a new tab? And let's see if I could do this. See if I have the technology. So I want to show media.
I paid 50 for mine.
Oh, nice.
So nice.
Yeah,
Good job,
you
me.
got the hookup.
Heck yeah, worth it.
I'll just screenshot this.
Sorry, totally spaced out there for a minute trying to get a price.
Oh, good.
Dirt picker needs a board with holes. Push the dirts down.
Yeah.
We'd actually talked about something very similar to that basically fits on the. Where's the camera? Fits in the here and then shoves everything out. But it was kind of decided that's almost simpler. There's fewer moving parts and works just as well.
Yeah, this works great.
Yeah.
And there's
We had quite a conversation about other alternatives though before we knew that thing was a thing.
Yeah.
'Cause we're about to improve the dickens out of this thing.
Well, even the
Come
one
to
that
find out it doesn't need it.
yeah, the one that you're using even technically is a remix because it has threaded
That's right.
yeah, threaded things and uses PVC pipe. The original one uses a wooden stick. $40 after. I mean, yeah. Is that like
that's
or show the coupon? Show the source. Yeah, there's also the this comb pick that works really well. I like this as well. It's for out the buckets. You got the
Cats,
source.
did you only buy one? At $40, did you only buy one of those? Because if you didn't buy two, I can't say I'm ashamed because that'd be rude.
Target coupon.
Maybe not quite disappointed.
Is there like a coupon code for
pretty darn
Target?
good deal.
20%.
I had a circle deal earlier when I bought my second one. I guess I should have saved that one for a while, but I didn't anticipate this good of a deal coming along, especially so quick in the blaster's life.
Yeah, no, same. I'm looking up online right now for coupon codes. For $40, I go get one tonight.
Yeah, no, I spent about 20 minutes looking online for coupon codes. I plugged in about a dozen of them, and they're all like invalid code. So,
yeah.
But hey, man, if you find something that works, let me know. I'll see how weak I am.
Yeah. Nah, I get you. Yeah, no, that turned out well. Nah, yeah, I get
rats. But hey, it's a screaming deal, man.
Oh yeah.
You doing just you just gonna run it as is, or are you gonna tweak it a little bit?
Ooh, that's a question. I know for me, I want to when Merge Master starts, I want to also just make it integration, just to kind of be, I'm participating too. And it was I want to make a Strife Fly with the piston pump.
Where's it gonna go? Inside the Strife?
Inside the fly, inside the Firefly.
So it's gonna be like piggyback shooting over the top.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, shout out to Ginger Snaps who sold me all the pieces for the Strife Fly ages ago.
That's right. You've been talking about that.
Yeah, and except for I don't like the rough cut. I want to make it I'm gonna do Swarm Fire because he also sold me Swarm Fires.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the piston pump can fit inside a Firefly.
Stand by.
Yeah, you have this. Let's figure out something.
This is not just might as well put these things away, huh? I have to get big for a second.
Yeah, I'm 30. Yeah, I think it could fit. We'll see. And my rough estimates say it does work, but let's see. Can I do this? Yeah, I can take this image.
I'll just go over here to my giant box of gutted fireflies.
Yeah. Take this, and then we take the piston pump.
Oh, box fell over. Curse you, box.
Okay. Wow, I can't find a flat image of the piston pump.
Should I have grabbed a strife while I was up?
No, it's fine.
Are we getting that complicated?
No. Keep it easy.
Okay, so
I moved you. Hang on. Let me close out of this.
Okay, so traditional strife fly thing. Strife fits it about here. Cut off the grip, so that's nowhere that should be an issue. So, doing this live.
Yep. Oh yeah. Basically, the thing will go through the thumb hole. How much? Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make your stock a little longer, because as I recall, the motor extends pretty far into the grip.
It does. Okay.
But you're gonna have to be up a little higher because of strife. So you're gonna be sharing a little bit of the rail section of the piston pump.
Yeah.
But
okay.
There we are. Sorry, camera's over there. Don't show the screen.
Yeah.
I
could say, yeah, because I mean, because it's
of course I don't know how much, which is actually going on in there. If you have any, you really don't have any headspace.
No.
For headroom in the top, because you get that dude for all he does, and I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying it'll be a bit more complicated, and you'll have to add a little bit, whether you just utilize the existing shell portion or if you add some more stuff on top of to cover it.
Yeah.
And
to play around with some stuff, some ideas.
You might have to kind of elongate the stock area back a little bit, fill it in. Might have to add a little bit more area below.
Yeah.
Okay. Show the camera. Show the camera.
Show the
good people at home.
I mean, here, I'll thanks to once again the daddy who is buff with the nice internal shot.
Nice. Always count on Buff Daddy for some good pictures and some good reviews. Shout out to Blaster Hub.
Oh,
the Buff Daddy that makes it happen. Okay, so yeah, now you've got no headroom in there, and you're pretty much right to the back of the, where the stock attaches for the spring thing. And man, that explains why the grip's so dang big.
Yeah, the battery. Yeah, the full battery's in the grip. But I can
that battery's in the stock. The motor, that's a whole motor.
Oh, that's the motor assembly. Box. Yeah, Kat. The last message I got from you was the $10 for 40 off. I didn't. If you sent another one, we didn't see it. Yeah, but so the motor assembly I know is one piece, right? So I can shave off some room there. This is the catch mechanism, electrical. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, everything is. There's no actual catch the way we know it. It's all switched. Like the trigger is just. There's nothing mechanical in there.
Yeah. Well, because it doesn't actually have to catch. It has to prime and then it's instantly fire. So yeah. Raptor Strike stock on the back.
Raptor Strike.
Oh, this. I mean, this isn't a mod. This is a stock blaster. That's just the X shot. Yeah. For now, always for now. Yeah, but this is also the thing. If going back to the Quasar, if the Quasar mag comes out, I'm gonna build a blaster around that, and then it's not gonna be the piston pump. Piston pump. Well, actually, hang on.
That's kind of cool.
Hang on. You have the barrel room.
There's nothing up front there.
Nothing. That's just catch. Hang on. I'm gonna enhance this. I'm gonna block all our faces.
Yay!
We're enhancing.
That is a good picture. We are not losing any fidelity on that.
No. It is Buff Daddy is amazing. Buff Daddy is amazing. That holy crap! That might be able to take a Quasar with some, it'd be some work, but it wouldn't be that much work, right? This area would have to be reworked.
But really, that's it. I mean, just the barrel interface area and the magwell. Looks like the magwell you could probably just trim up the bottom off of a ways, because you don't need the mag catches there, nor the mag release, nor any of that till you get to the white plastic parts.
Yeah, but the big main thing is you wouldn't have to modify the functionality of any of the mechanics of the blaster, just the mag.
Just the feeding. I want to know how that thing works now. Dang it!
Okay, I'm gonna. Dear Mr. However you pronounce your name, we need your stuff.
Ryjar. Or something.
I'm gonna email.
Knows,
I'm gonna email him.
Phonetic spelling.
Yeah, I'm gonna email him after this podcast.
See if you can get some information or some files on the run of the mill, because I still have a project I would like to accomplish using that kind of mechanism.
I have to find where mine are. Let me ask, because originally I was told not to give them to anybody, and also the files I have don't work. So that's the big thing.
Do a whole lot of good.
Yeah. But yeah, because the darts keep getting jammed in the circle, but yeah, well, that's a thing. It's a thing with the Firefly shell and that. And if I did the run of the Quasar and run the whole thing Quasar, yep.
Suddenly, I don't think I'll ever be happy if I can't have that Quasar magazine on one of these.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like it was meant for it.
I don't know about that, but I want it.
Yeah, I want it. Oh,
imagine, especially where this thing, the grip kind of fits a bit lower on the body, and you have the giant thing there. Oh, that would be...
Yeah, be nice.
Huh.
Nice. I'd even make it a full barrel shroud, so it's just like a front barrel shroud, and it sits nicely in with the Quasar mag.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you don't want a mag hanging out, because I believe there's some kind of retention. It clips in that way, if I remember right. So you'd have to build some kind of front end for it.
Yeah.
I wonder what it would take to design a printable, because basically this whole front end. Do you still have that Buff Daddy picture?
Yep.
I'm going to point at the screen, which helps nobody.
Yeah.
But that orange bit looks like, it holds everything in place by kind of locking into whatever existing bulkhead and ribbing.
Yeah.
So if you could develop something that basically you just cut it, one of those really convenient lines inside the magwell at the bottom, and then designed basically a muzzle replacement piece that fits where that orange bit is, that locks in everywhere else. The interface with that magazine and all that. Huh.
Yeah. Yep. Ideas. Things.
I didn't need more of those.
Yes.
I was doing so well.
This is a Nerf hobby. You're not a true Nerf modder unless you have 3 projects going at once and 5 more in the tank. minimum.
2, 3. I don't want to count up there. Interesting stuff.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. Crap. I just want to do that now. Okay. Put that. Yeah.
Yeah, let me know what you find out from that guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach out. Let
Oh.
me say, hey, I know this isn't closed beta, and probably everyone's asking you for one, but
I got a special project in mind.
we would also like to be in the closed beta so we could get functionality. 15 active, yeah, all at once. And then, see, Cats, once you're done with those 15, then you got to integrate them all together. So you actually have 16 integration projects. It's all good. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to hold anybody to that.
I want that Quasar.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the podcast as a whole. Be nice, be kind to the ducks.
No, they're free. Go get them. They're sitting there waiting for you to take them.
It's cold. If they're cold, if you're going inside, take them inside, or however that stupid thing goes about. Don't leave your dogs out. If you're cold, they're cold.
Yeah,
that's right.
Exactly.
Bring your ducks in.
Bring your ducks in. Yep. Want the Quasar mag. Want the Quasar mag.
We should go there.
I think we should end it. We say goodbye, everyone. I think that's a good ending. We're going a little over 2 hours.
That's pretty good. No, we've certainly milked all the time, and I was hoping it would be a short show to be a bit more honorable to everybody who may have had some vacation time this weekend, and now we're using up a lot of it right before everybody has to go back to work.
Oh, yeah.
But now, we appreciate everybody who stopped in and visited with us. We had a pretty darn active chat today, and I'm glad we actually had the presence of mind to be mindful of that and actually reference the chat. I know last time we were going at it pretty steadily with our guests, and we didn't really have time to reference the chat. So thank you for being active, chat. Thank you for participating, and thanks to everybody who popped in and said hi and all that. And gosh, if you don't have any closing words, then I say we shut this sucker down.
Make a foam comb.
Or two.
Or more. Actually, we do have actual closing words.
Do we?
In 2 weeks, the next one, we will have another guest.
That's right. A very special guest.
Yes.
With a very special Christmas message.
Yes. Until next time. Bye.